everybody, and welcome back to Christmas. It's Tuesday night, and that means it's time for, well, it was going to be time for Vecna, Eve of Ruin, but if you were here last week, you might have been privy to some shenanigans. That's right. We yes-anded our way into a bit of a situation that means I now have to homebrew absolutely everything from here on out, at least until we decide to get back on track. So who would like to first of all, hang on, sorry, I forgot a very important part. Say hello, everybody.
Hello,
everybody.
everybody. Hi.
Hi. Yes, we are back. Now, so it is still technically Vecna Eve of Ruin. I'm sure Vecna is aware of what's happening to the party since he's linked to them and all, or maybe not. We don't really know much about that yet, but I'm sure he'll show up again at some point. But in the meantime, you've all arrived quite abruptly.
Sorry, just
Yeah.
how are we supposed to play the game? I don't know how to play the game.
Do you just say what you want to do, or there's like
You
is there a
just-
rule
yeah,
or
yeah.
something? I don't know.
I think there's dice. Is there dice?
I don't want to
There
die.
is dice.
There is dice. Oh, yeah, of course, Dungeons and Dragons. You got to play Dungeons and Dragons with dice. Where can you get that kind of dice from, Mark? Do you know?
Let's see. Yeah, I mean, I suppose you could go digging through the trash and hope you find. No, look, we have a great place to get dice from, actually, and that would be fruitbowldice.com.
Fruitbowldice.com/sale.
Yes,
Oh,
indeed.
what-
If you use Crit Miss
What?
20, you get 20% off the dice in the sales section. You could get yourself a set of these Raw Chaos. I don't know if the camera's picking it up or not.
They certainly
Ah.
are.
Yeah. Absolutely
Look at
gorgeous. Yes.
20% off flash sale. The stream only.
This stream only.
Go to fruitbowldice.com/sale while you can.
Not only-
Here first, folks.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you need to make all your life decisions and you're stuck, maybe you have crippling anxiety, Fruitbowl Dice can sort out all of your life problems, and you can do that at 20% off. And if that's not amazing discounts and savings, then by gee whiz, I don't know what is. So make sure you check them out right now. Fruitbowl Dice. You can find the link to that at the top there as well. We'll share it in the chat. 20% off tonight only. So if you've been eyeing off some dice, now's the time. Now's the time to do it.
You have another cool promotion going on at the moment, right, Jess?
Oh yes, we also have advent calendars. So $50 off at the moment for the pre-sale, which is going to end on the 10th of October, but $100 and you can get yourself a super saucy advent calendar. 25 days of Dice Goblin Mayhem.
10th of
Dice
October?
Goblin Mayhem, huh?
By October, of course, I mean November. The other October.
It's already finished. It's already finished. You can't buy your
done.
fucking advent
done.
calendars.
10th of November. 10th of November. I'm looking at the bloody calendar. I'm getting myself all confused.
Yeah, I think you might need to get one of those calendars out.
You had me on saucy.
Yeah, I was looking at the wrong date. It's been a day. It has been a day, a good day.
Fair.
Because, like I say, last minute flash sale, advent calendars, and people getting attacked by birds. It's been a wonderful day for me. So
Okay, well, I hope whoever was attacked by birds is okay.
they were fine. They just got less chips now.
They rolled low on their intimidation check against the birds, and they failed because they weren't rolling Fruitbowl dice, and that was their mistake.
Exactly. The birds knew they didn't attack me.
Well, there you go, because you rolled your fruit bowl dice, didn't you?
Exactly.
Yeah. There you go.
There you go.
Right there.
But yeah,
Yeah,
advent calendars,
dinosaurs.
$100, fucking 20% off. Get amongst it.
Have
Do
that.
it.
Dinosaurs
Good
aren't
now.
extinct. They just fly now.
Exactly.
Yep.
Yep.
100%. All right, so you may notice in the background some sounds that aren't exactly what you would expect from Dungeons and Dragons game. Is that like
Actually, can't.
jackhammers or something?
I can't hear
It's
that
just
at
weird,
all.
weird banging and lots of metal and strange stuff going on in the background. It's because I just heard a hydraulic. almost like a bus break.
Oh dear.
Oh,
So
there
yeah,
we
it's
go.
because we're not in Faerun anymore, Toto.
Ooh.
Yeah, but speaking of the audio, we do of course have to give massive thanks to tabletopaudio.com for providing.
Topaudio.com?
Yeah, like these guys are the best. I mean, we normally run a fantasy game, right? And so we've got great fantasy tunes.
Yeah.
But tonight we've got something a little bit different, and so we have something just as fitting. Thanks to tabletopaudio.com.
So you're telling me, Mark, if I'm hearing correctly, and I'm hearing very well with this tabletop audio going straight to my ear holes, that they've got sounds for fantasy, they got sounds for sort of urban, like an earth environment. They got probably sci-fi sounds as well.
Yeah, sci-fi and horror.
Horror sounds. I'm sure even they probably all have film noir.
Probably something like that. Yeah, I would say so.
I wasn't sure, but yeah, it sounds like they do.
Well, I'm looking at a track here that says Nordic noir, and that's just like something coming out of the modern setting. So like,
Yeah, that's the Adventures of Harry Hole, famously played by what's his face, Michael Fassbender, in some
There's also-
terrible movies.
there's also some historical setting type stuff. So and some of them like double up with each other. Like they'll fit into multiple categories. You know, for instance, the Viking Tavern tune, which we're not going to play right now, but I'm looking at on the list, that shows up in the fantasy and in the historical sections. Yeah, cool. Anyway,
Wow, thank you,
Thank you,
tabletopaudio.com.
absolutely. Now, with that, sirens. Now that's kind of poignant because you might be hearing or have heard some of those faintly in the distance when you first started to materialize. But you have, in fact, started to materialize somewhere that might not exactly be the safest place. Now, as I described to you, you have appeared in a place surrounded by buildings taller than many of you have ever seen. None of them quite comparable to, say, the Spire at Sigil, but massively tall nonetheless. Most of them taller than anything in Neverwinter.
What's up, Lost Archives? Thank you for the raid. Good to see you all again.
Hey, welcome back, folks.
We're at Earth.
Thank you for joining us. That's what it appears to be. Yes, you're on what appears to be a dark, tightly packed stone kind of pathway. A crossroads almost, or a little bit. You can see a crossroads just down the way. There's like white paint marks, lines on this thing to marking directions. There are arrows, and there are also these great big metal wagons moving without horses. A lot faster than seems feasible for such a construction. One of these happens to be barreling right towards you as you are smack bam in its path. There are others flinging past you at the same time, mind you. So I need from all of you immediately, before anything else happens, dexterity saving throws with disadvantage. And if you happen to have evasion, it isn't going to work right now because you are completely flat-footed in this moment. If you happen to have advantage for any reason, same deal.
What
That
about
is so mean.
what about the ring of what about the ring of evasion? Can
Nope.
I use that as a reaction?
Nope.
Nope.
So
this is the
I
moment
have
you land, bam, I want everyone on the same kind of footing to see what happens next.
right. So I have an advantage on dexterity, so I don't have advantage on dexterity.
Everyone has disadvantage.
Okay.
So, I rolled a 20,
Uh-huh.
but I also rolled a 1.
That sets the tone for the entire game tonight. That's it.
It really does. It really does. And then Flower Child rolls a 21.
I rolled double 16s.
Can I have one, please?
Ha 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 ha! What's
Uh,
going on? What's happening? Where are we? Whose idea was this?
Atari just materializes. Just...
Yeah, so. Flower Child, you dive in a random direction.
No.
No?
No.
No? What are you,
Nah.
how are you dexterously getting out of the way?
I'm not. I have realized with this capabilities that I have that everybody else is not going to survive this, and I am going to try and shoulder it.
All right, so you react quickly enough to get yourself in between everyone else and the impending metal monstrosity. Cool. Let's just move things around a little bit.
Oh my
There we
god.
go. Here we are. All right.
This is going to hurt
Yeah.
so much.
All right. So you are going to take, because you are choosing to get in the way, you are going to take the full brunt of this, but I will give you the equivalent of barbarian rage resistance.
Okay, cool.
All right. Like you're diving into, like, here's the moment your adrenaline's kicked in, you're trying to save your friends. If you don't die, we'll see what happens. Now, I thought about this. All right. I've thought about this a lot. I'm not going to do things in American measurements because I don't really know at that speed, but 60 kilometers an hour is really, really. It's about. I did the. I asked Google, and
60 kilometers an hour right next to an intersection.
Ooh,
Mark.
yeah. He wasn't slowing down.
He wasn't slowing down for the potential red light.
No, he was trying to get through the
Yellow.
He was going to go yellow.
Yeah.
So he's like, oh shit. Yeah.
Speeding up.
yeah, yellow means go faster, right? So
Yes.
so 60 kilometers an hour roughly. I did some math, and it's, we got to talk also in feet per second, and how much time is in a turn. It worked out to be it's traveling at this kind of pace. It's going to give you the equivalent of fall damage of 300 feet. So we're looking at 30 d6 damage.
It's level 12.
But it's bludgeoning.
He'll live for days.
Yeah.
He'll live
So
forever.
He'll halve it. No,
Let's give it a go.
He'll probably be fine, but I'm going to roll some dice.
How many? 30.
30. I pre-did the math on it. I don't know if I explained it very well, but
No, it's fine.
well,
I
that's a lot of
know.
dice. That's a lot of sixes. Holy fuck.
All right, now
Because
give
I
it
know
half an hour to
Torah.
calculate that.
That's
I know it's Torah.
109 points of bludgeoning damage, halved. So 54 for you.
I fucking tank it.
You do tank it. The front end of the car crumples in and basically grinds to a halt with a like screeching of tires. And
What about the people inside the car?
we'll get there. We will get there. So what you also hear is the screeching of tires all around you as many of the other cars scream to a halt, and the smashing of glass as one of the people in that car, mainly the passenger, wasn't wearing a seatbelt. And they come flying over all of your heads and go at the sidewalk.
Can I do something? Can I grab it as it flies past?
And do what?
Just try and stop. I don't know. Look, you off that damage, you basically took me below 100 hit points.
Yeah. Fucking hell. Look, this car's smashed, right? One person's flying out. You can try and grab them, sure.
No.
The other
I
one
don't know what
person
it
you're
is.
not sure, or you can see where they were, is a great big white inflated something. All the other cars around start screaming to a halt. You can see a couple of people sort of scatter a little bit. There were a couple of guys that were sitting across the road, looking a bit shifty. They start to scatter up the road some. Oops. Buttons work, please. They'll start to scatter up the road some. This car kind of screeches to a halt. Yeah. This one gets to about there. That one.
You can hear that too? There's a guy playing drums somewhere.
Yeah, someone's not stopping for this car crash.
I know,
So
man.
now, well,
they
now-
gotta work. They're busking.
You'll also notice the cop car that was already on the other side of the intersection stops, screeches, and starts to turn around and kick its lights on,
Ow.
which will send these people fucking scattering up this way.
Quick, the pigs! Quick, run!
What pigs?
Oh, are you okay? All right. Leo's gonna put his hood up and get out of there.
It's good. Ah! Ah! So this thing is just caved in. This thing's just caved in around me. So I was like, what happened? With that, is this a monster? Oh, actually, it's fucking 3, isn't it? He's in Ridge. Yeah. So 3 thinks this is a monster then that's just attacked him. Is that what you're saying?
I mean, I don't know. He just got hit by a giant metal cart, is what it looks like. And a person flew out of it. And if you didn't catch that person, they're now lying mangled, 100 feet behind you.
Shit.
Do they seem alive, or are they
My
clearly dead?
instincts kick in at that point, and I'm gonna go heal that person.
Well, you can certainly go.
It's
go
a monster, Doc. It's a monster.
Yeah.
It's literally, that's his spawn.
That's not a monster. It's okay.
It's a spawn. It's a spawn of the
Right,
devil.
These are
We're
people
gonna
in
just
wagons.
borrow this person as the person that's on the
It's a
ground.
fast wagon.
Now, I believe Leo also asked if they were possibly alive. Make me a perception check as you look over, and Doc, you can start heading that way.
I'm gonna make a perception check. Do-do-do. Yeah, that'll be good. That'll be 25.
He flew so far, that guy did.
You can
Holy
see some,
shit.
you can see some twitching.
Some twitching. I suggest to
Awareness.
everyone, we've made our presence here too well known. I think we should get it into somewhere a bit more secure.
Where are we?
As he says this, I use a bit of my healing light, just 1 dice of it, on the person that went down.
So you are. Let me just get this straight. Glowing as the cops pull over.
And,
See, I'm trying to help.
And not wanting a natural one to go to waste, Artoria goes to step backwards into a pothole and just falls over and is just floundering on the ground.
Love it. All right, and so here's what's going to be happening at about this moment is that the cop cars pull up, sirens blazing, right? The doors both swing open, and the cops go out and see this giant, glowing, hulking man with a hood and a mask on,
I don't know
leaning
him.
over this injured person. They're immediately over their door, their weapons drawn. I need you all to roll initiative as they're screaming, "Please, police!"
Do I get my heal off before they do that, or not?
Yes, it does because you lit up and you can do the thing. Go ahead and roll some.
Oh, wait,
healing
we
dice
roll
if
for
you
it.
haven't already.
Nice.
We're off from the sheets. It's good.
Oh, and it's a 1.
Where's Qualek?
Let's try not to do the same for my initiative.
Right, I think you can you hear a quiet gurgling like kind of cough from this guy. Not dead. What you did helped a little. But yeah, that's kind of bad. It's kind of not good, and we have now a situation. So, oh shit! I need to. Have you guys already rolled?
Yeah.
You have. All right. Let me just delete everything else the slow way.
Do you want us to roll again? If you want to
No,
clear.
you're right. You're fine.
Okay, because we can roll again. We can roll again.
100% happy to roll again.
All right, look,
I'm rolling like a hot
I tell
trash
you what,
mess.
you may, but if you do, everyone must. So talk to
What
your
the fuck?
team. You wanna follow
All right. I'll roll again then. You fucking bastards.
Oh, it's worse. Okay.
Mine's better.
It's a
Mine's
9.
better.
Hey, there we go.
We're
Nice.
rolling like OG
Mine's better.
Artoria. Good.
Mine was better too, but it didn't seem to auto-add.
You're there.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
good work.
can't see me. I think I should refresh.
You got 18.
Yes, you got 18, yeah.
Yes, up from a previous, I think it was 15. So I improved during that one.
Well,
Good for you.
I mean, Artoria, to be fair, it sounded like your initiative wasn't great to begin with.
it wasn't. No, but now it's 3 less.
Does anyone
Now more of us are going quicker. So.
does anyone
That's fair. I
have
mean,
that
I
a feat
am
where
on the
you
floor.
can change your initiatives around?
Oh,
That might be worth.
I have that feat where I can change initiative. If you'd like to swap with me for a 15.
Oh, no, it's all right.
Sure.
She's rolling around on the ground at this point. She fell over in a pothole, so
Probably
So-
the safest of the lot. They're not going to fire at someone on the ground.
So you're going to start prone. Interesting character
To be
choice.
fair, being prone is good against firearms.
Yes.
and she's rolling.
Unless
It's
they
like-
literally walk up right next to you and just.
Yeah.
All right, folks. Well, it's on. Now, the first ones to act are some of these guys. Which ones are they? Yep, so the two that were up against the walls you guys arrived at have started to scarper. As soon as they hear the cops, they both immediately dash around the corner and are at the door. Gone. And then we come to Flower Child.
Yeah. So there's all these sirens, all these loud noises.
Yeah, and they're yelling at
and
you and pointing weapons at you. I don't know
So,
if you'd recognize
well,
these
they
weapons or not, but
Nah, they're pointing things at me. They're telling me to stop. So I kind of pull myself from. I don't know whether I've crumpled the front end of this car in, or
you've
it's
got to
on.
kind of dislodge yourself a little bit, but it's
Yeah.
not going
This
to be
isn't
penalty
very
for anything.
Hanna-Barbera, like Wile E. Coyote.
I'm more like underneath it. So I pull myself out. Ow. Oh. And then kind of just try to wander over you, kind of stumble because he has just been hit for a fair bit. Looking at these. So I'm not looking at the policeman. I'm kind of just ignoring the fact that I just got hit by a car, and I'm just looking up and going, like just not realizing where I am, and just kind of looking up at the buildings, and I don't know where we are. I don't know where we are. Where are we? And that's I'm. That is my action. I don't know what to do.
I do want to quickly interject and say that the Lost Archives did draw a card.
They did.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
They drew the Scorching Tide card from the elemental plane of fire. When combat begins, all creatures gain vulnerability to fire damage, until the end of the encounter. Fire damage dealt by spells or effects is increased by 1d4.
Is a gun a fire?
So let's hope this this car does not explode.
Or did not catch fire when it crashed into the superhuman hippie child.
Yeah, the super hippie.
Well, look, I would say that there's a severe possibility of leaking fuel already.
Okay.
We'll see what happens beyond that.
I'll get right into
So that's it from you, Child?
Yeah. But in through the windscreen, is there somebody inside this? Because I've seen somebody go that way.
Yeah, that wasn't the driver. Yeah, there's a person that seems like they're just sitting there, and there's like a great big inflatable bag has sort of popped out of
Okay.
the
Okay,
front
yeah.
of their car dash, I guess, in front of them, and like whack them in the face. So
Yeah,
they look
okay.
like they're possibly injured and dazed, sitting in their front seat.
So that's all I can. That's all I do. I'm unsure what to do next, to be honest.
Yeah, no problem. Well, in that case, let's see. All right, so this officer here is going to again aim his weapon at Doc Hobble, who's the one over the person, and call out, "Step back, hands in the air! Step back, hands in the air!"
As a reaction, can I
Wait,
put my hands in the air?
sorry, you don't understand a fucking word that he's saying.
They're
I was
speaking
wondering
Yankee
if you're gonna
Doodle.
I was wondering if you're going to stick to that, or if you're going to allow common to encompass North American English.
No, we might have to work something about that, because there are things that can be done within the
What if
realms
it's
of D&D. So,
I wonder if it's like pigeon English.
I mean, Who knows? But he's yelling at you and pointing some kind of weapon at you. Doc, I don't think you would have ever seen a weapon like this before. But he seems to be wielding it, brandishing it like one.
We have firearms in our world, right? We've got like pistols and like they're very different in nature.
They're rare, I think.
Yeah.
So I mean, you may have seen one. Give me a. Oh wait, are you proficient in martial weapons?
Good question.
No. Not a chance.
Give me an NRA check.
I walk around with a tree stump. I do not know anything.
Sorry, proficient in what?
Martial weapon.
Martial weapons.
I'm proficient in martial weapons.
Then
So is Artoria.
All right. So those that have martial weapon proficiency have a chance of maybe having encountered these kinds of things before, or at the very least having heard of. So you would, if you see someone holding a stick with a hole in the end and pointing it at you like they're threatening you with it, you might assume at the very least that that's gonna hurt and be loud.
Cool.
So again, another officer, this time on the far side. He again, weapon aimed at Doc Hobble, and yelling something in a language you don't understand. And then it will be Doc Hobble's turn.
Hey, gotcha. Okay, so I don't understand they're saying stop, freeze, do I?
No, you do not.
But there's a bit of context there because they're
There is
pointing their
context.
weapons and they haven't shot yet.
Mhm.
So
And the way that they're speaking, it is in short, sharp bursts, so you can interpret that how you may.
But the main thing is they're not shooting yet.
Yes.
So the natural thing to do would be to
Shoot him
shrink
back.
my scalpel to scalpel size, put that away, and put my hands up. It's not because I understand what they're saying, it's because I understand they're not shooting yet.
All right.
And-
You'll see their eyes go a little bit wide as the scalpel shrinks away. And you can see a couple of them twitch a little bit, but none of them react. Please continue.
Are you sure these are American cops? In any case, yeah.
Wait,
so that's
wait,
what-
hold up. Sorry, hang on. Wait. Are you telling me that you went up to this person with a glaive in your hand?
Well, it would have still been out, yeah.
And then you picked it up and it shrank down to a scalpel? And then you did what? You put it where?
In my pocket, just on my person, kind of thing.
I really feel like you might be about to get shot, buddy.
Oh dear.
Because the thing you should have done with it is drop it.
I can't do that.
Instead, you made it do something that has surprised them. What the fuck is a giant pole arm doing, turning into a scalpel out of the middle of nowhere? Fuck. Sorry, bud.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing, isn't it? I don't understand Earth's customs.
Yeah.
I don't understand I was supposed to drop my very sacred item.
Yeah, so, all four of them, after one of them yells, "Gun!"
Oh, shit.
That's going to be a choice.
Oh no.
Okay, one of them misses. We'll deal with that in a moment.
Oh no.
That's 2 hits. That is 16. What's your AC?
Good question. My AC is 18.
Okay, that's 2 misses, but one of them was a really bad miss. So the one that misses not so badly strikes the concrete near you. The one that misses really badly, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Toria,
Oh no.
what's your armor class?
What's my
They don't
armor
shoot
class?
They don't shoot the person at the foot of Doc.
It is 13, but I am wearing my cloak of something or other. Give me a moment. I can't remember what it's called now.
My cloak of
The
Kevlar.
cloak of displacement.
Okay, well,
So it'd be a
we'll roll again.
disadvantage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so an 18.
No, it's a 13.
Okay, so Doc Hovel, you are going to take 12 and 9, so 21 piercing damage as 2 metal slugs just bore themselves, one into your arm and one into your chest. That fucking hurts. And then Artoria, you're going to cut one in the leg, and that's going to be 12 piercing damage. Bang, bang, bang.
Well,
and
they're all
more
going
yelling
to hear
from these
someone in
guys.
common yelling out, "What the hell was that?"
It's a bird. A bird just bit me.
It's still your
Azoria
turn,
screams
Doc.
out in Abyssal. Oh, fuck!
Strangely enough, yeah, no. Shame that wasn't infernal though.
No,
Yeah.
she doesn't speak Infernal.
Yeah. So, Doc, anything else?
Well, that's the problem, isn't it? I used my bonus action already to shrink the thing down, so I can't use another bonus action to bring the thing back.
I think that was a previous turn. Oh, sorry.
No, this is yeah.
Yeah, so this is a problem. This is a real problem. I will. Can I cast my? And I use my item action to put the thing away, so I can't really bring my scalpel back out and just use it as a wand, can I? So.
But yes, you can.
Oh, I can.
It's your spellcasting focus, no matter what form it's in.
Oh, it's just more a matter of I kind of put it away to kind of seem less
Nah,
hostile.
don't worry about that.
Don't
If
worry
you're gonna
about
pull it out again though, like that, they will see it as hostile. But they've all used their reactions to do that.
that.
That's
Okay,
one of the ways I balance it, is that when he calls on all the cops, they all use their reactions to shoot.
That's
okay,
good.
so
Yeah.
I'm gonna aim this at one of our assailants, and it's gonna be a wondrous eldritch blast.
Sure thing.
It's coming up as count 3, so
All right.
you
I
prepare for
imagine-
3 shots.
Imagine one of the cars has their window rolled down and they're listening to the song by NWA, Fuck the Police. It's just like booming out of one of these cars as this is going down. That's it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
100%. It's the
there-
one you
there
most
are-
got.
There are certain years and times in LA's history where we would probably find allies in this confrontation.
The funny thing is, right, there's nothing we know of to say that the word in common for I am peaceful doesn't mean a cab in English.
Yeah, fully. So, you have done that. You've done that. Casting Eldritch Blast. You've rolled 1 hit. 25 to hit. Let me just check something. Now, these guys are behind cover because they're using their car doors, which are renowned to be bulletproof. So they're at least going to take some impact from stuff. That is still going to be a hit, though, even with a cover bonus. So 8 points of damage. Which one?
Good question. I didn't really poke out, so let's just roll a d4 to say which one. 'Cause there's 4 of them, right?
Yep.
Very
Starting from
close
top to bottom.
1, 2.
The,
This guy here copped it.
Yeah, cool. He takes 8 damage. Done. Go ahead. You've got 2 more.
Okay, well, I'm going to shoot at him again since he didn't go down. I don't know this, but I'm using their approach against them. 17 to hit.
Oh, that's a miss.
It's a miss. And the final shot is a crit fail.
Oh, no. Good thing
Yeah.
there's no one within 5 feet of you that can attack you. Otherwise, you'd be in trouble. But that's all fine. How mean should I be, guys? I want chat's opinion. How mean do you want the DM to be tonight?
On a scale of 1 to 10, how mean do you want Mark to be to the players tonight? I am thinking we should go all out because I'm not there and go with a 10. So I'm going to drop my chat. Feel free to jump on board that one.
As Qualek just gets dropped into this situation.
Hey, about that, Sven, when are we dropping Qualek in?
That's entirely up to you, my friends. I'm thinking.
After this,
I'm thinking after the police are all dead, Quillet can come swooping in. And no, whatever you want to do, I'll just roll with.
More to the question is, how do you want to follow? Through the portal or via your own means of transportation?
Please via my own means of transportation. I think that's going to make for the most
it'll
fun.
It'll be a little bit later, but it will put you in a position to swoop in at the rescue. Yes.
So
Excellent.
we've got a couple of 10s. We have a 4. We have a 1. I think we average around 4 on this one, by what I can see so far.
Okay, that's lower than 5, so I'll err on the side of nice. Saved by the audience, guys. So that Eldritch Blast does not, in fact, hit the nearly dead, injured motorist at your feet. It instead just flies off and randomly smashes the window.
I thought the thing you had in your mind was one of these people.
No.
You know, like bystanders.
No.
Not the person right in front of me.
They're not even remote. Nah. Fumble's a fumble, man. But no, it's all good. It's all good. All right, so that's the end of your turn?
I'm afraid so, yeah.
You have, however, just opened fire on police. At which point
they just started it.
the bucket.
They opened fire on us.
I mean, they were giving you very clear instructions.
They were not. It was jibber jabber.
Absolutely.
They said jibbity jabbity.
Now, being that you're shooting and they're behind cover, I don't think they're going to move. I think they're just going to open fucking fire.
No.
Oh no, that's a miss. We'll see who that hits later. Oh, that's a miss too. We'll see who that hits in a minute.
Starts warrior on the ground like
that. Look, see, here's the thing: is I've got to check angles. I've rolled 3 attacks. This is this one guy. So this is going from this guy, straight through there. So it's going to be one of you 3. I'm going to make it possibly all 3 of you, or possibly the car. So I'm going to roll a d8, and on a 1 to 2, it's going to hit Artoria. A 3 to 4, it's going to hit Leo. A 5, 6, it's going to hit Flowerchild, and on a 7 or 8, it's going to hit the car.
If it's aiming for Artoria, it's with disadvantage because she's prone.
Yeah, so like, first I'm going to see who it's going to hit, and then I'll roll and attack roll. So yeah, cool. 3. So it's going to be heading towards Leo. With that,
He's right in front of Flowerchild. I'm
going to give it disadvantage anyway because it may or may not actually hit you guys. You know, I've picked a target, but it may still go wide. So hang on 1 sec. I need to roll the attack again from Tisco. Disadvantage. Do it like
Welcome to the Talamas.
Better. No, that's going to be a no good at all.
That's a natural 1.
Yeah, but it's not the original attack roll. Otherwise,
Okay.
That's he's already missed on a different roll.
Cool.
Right. Yeah. He's missed the main target anyway.
Mhm.
All right. So that will be his turn. Let's see if we can do anything with a bonus action. Does have one, but nope, not yet. All right. Well, in that case, moving right along, Leo. It is.
You broke up a little bit.
It's Leo's turn.
Yeah, cool. I'm going to use one of my Fiendish Legacy spells. I'm gonna cast Darkness, pinpointed on a 15-foot radius, capturing as many of these cops as I can.
Yep, no problem. Fiendish Legacy, you say?
Yes. So that is going to probably produce results that look pretty fiendish. I'm probably going to, underneath my hood, glow red eyes, and but at this stage, it's very clear we're magical. So the subtlety of it is less important.
Well, the other thing I want to point out is that you also feel a presence when you cast this spell. Not anywhere close, just somewhere on this world.
Interesting.
Familiar in that it feels similar to the feeling you got from the ring, but not the same.
Okay.
Right? Yeah.
So I cast darkness.
Mhm.
And how many of them can I capture?
Probably a lot of them. There's 20 foot or 15 foot
15
radius,
foot, I
right?
believe. Yeah.
Yeah. Radius, 15 circle. Boom. If you put it like here-ish, you're gonna obstruct 3 of them.
Sorry, where?
You see where I put the green circle?
Oh, sorry, I moved it. Wait, do you want to move it back to what you're suggesting?
I mean, it's gonna have about the same effect there.
Yeah. I think...
So you got 2 actually in it, and 1 that's a vision of you guys is obstructed by it.
Yep. Cool. I'm going to say, so after using my action to do that, I'm going to turn to the others and say, run. And I'm going to set up, I'm going to use my bonus action to fast hands, use my my rope of climbing to set up just a line between the car and the pavement, just as like a tripwire. So I'll draw sort of where I think it'll go. It's 30 feet.
Oh.
So it'll be like that kind of is what I'm planning. So it's just like about maybe 1.5 inches high. It's just a rope that I've set up. So
Sure.
and I tell everyone to run, and I'm just going to use 40 feet of movement to get here.
Can you just give me a sleight of hand on the setup of the end that's closer to the southern side of the street?
Sure.
Just because you were in full view of one of the cops doing that, so maybe you made it look like you were fucking, tripped or something as you moved over there or whatever. I don't know.
16.
Yeah, all good.
Yep. And so in terms of the distance that I can move, it's just 40 feet, so it's just there. So I'll move back a bit. Cool. That's my turn.
Yeah, no problem. Moving right along to the next officer of the LAPD, who is now embroiled in darkness, and you hear like blah 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 blah. He'll take a stumble step backwards using his car as like a guideline. All right, 5 feet to there. Looks around. Gonna get around to his partner. 10, 15, 20 to there. See any of these fuckers? And he runs up by the car. Yeah, all right. Yep. Move around. Get the people clear. Yep, sweet. He's going to move another 5 feet that way. Still can't see anybody. He's going to yell at the people by the sidewalk to get clear. So that, I'm saying this for the audience. You guys cannot understand a word of what he's saying. He's then going to... Yep. Don't have to do that. At this point, he's going to use his action to dash, coming around the edge of this darkness phenomenon. 15, and he gets himself to about there, so he's closing in on you, Doc Hovel. And you can see he's put his gun away, and he's reaching for a baton on his other side. Next up,
Fucking tasey.
reaching for.
Yeah, I'm surprised he got a baton and not a taser.
I mean,
What do you give him idea for? Why are you doing this?
I had not thought of that.
Saving
so
throw
you
against being
see,
stunned.
Yeah, you see some more civilians running away, screaming.
I like how the civilians are all like D&D characters. There's like a Vistani guy over there. There's like a guy wearing armor on the corner over there.
What guy wearing armor on the corner? I swore I didn't put any with armor.
It looks like armor. Oh no, it's like a fur cloak. They've got like a Mongolian haircut. It's phenomenal.
Look.
Oh, yeah.
When you figure out where on Earth you are,
It'll make
it
sense.
won't be so out of place.
Right.
Yeah, it'll make way more sense.
Like
The
the guy
other
did.
problem is we're on a channel, therefore he can't just go and steal a bunch of pictures of like people on city streets from Google.
No, you
Which is
absolutely
what I often
you absolutely can do that. Google
You
can do
can?
it. I can
Oh.
do it.
Yeah.
didn't know that.
So there's another group
maybe we
of
probably
humans.
shouldn't, but-
Now they seem to be wearing. These ones seem to be wearing similar style of clothing and coloring to the ones that ran off up around the corner before that looked a bit shady. Now these ones take up position in between and on and behind the cars across the road and begin to open fire on the police.
Oh my.
What the fuck?
What do I need? Jet block. There we go. Right, so through those. I haven't quite finished all of these, but this. Here. No. No.
I can still hear that
4, 5, 6, we'll call
smooth
that.
jazz filtering out from the cafe on the corner, because this is America. This kind of shit happens every single day, so no one is missing a beat.
Yeah.
He's still drinking a coffee.
And then it's gonna be. These guys open fire on the kind of isolated near the civilian cop car. Managed to catch him with a couple of bullets. That will be the end of their turn. And with all this gunfire, you can be betting guys are running the fuck away.
Gladiator, thank you for drawing a new card from the deck of Plane Ruin. This one is the Edict of Harmonium. Just give me 5 seconds so I can pull up the details where I can read that a little bit better. And I will let you know what exactly that does. Edict of Harmonium from the plane of Arcadia. All characters feel compelled to conform. Until this card is replaced, PCs must follow the most logical or socially expected course of action unless they succeed on a DC 15 Wisdom saving throw. Persuasion and intimidation checks have advantage when reinforcing laws, hierarchies, or rules.
Oh wow.
We don't know what they are.
Yeah. So what is if we get shot? So if we are gonna go off what our world is. So if we get attacked, we are allowed to either A, conform, run away, or attack. In theory.
That's
I think the kind of the feeling behind this is really to make us compliant to the equivalent of guards. So
Which is what these guys very much are and are
Yeah.
behaving.
so I feel like we probably, if you're gonna do something that is deliberately non-compliant with the guards, we'd need to do that check, most likely.
The saving grace I'm going to give you is that you can't understand a fucking word they're saying. So other than ceasing and desist, other than just complete surrender, so I don't
Also,
know how to really
question.
enforce that one.
How do we know they're lawmen and not just gangsters?
well-
I mean,
Shiny
I know
badges.
we're in a civilization.
Shiny badges.
There's a lot to be said for, like, you know, people who are wearing almost identical uniforms. They've all, you know, jumped out of these cars that are all demarked in a almost identical fashion, and body language. I think a lot of this, I don't think it's a stretch to say that you would recognize these as people who are here to enforce whatever rules, but there's no reason to believe that those rules are, good or just or anything along those lines. But they are the laws of the land, and you are feeling compelled somehow to follow
magically.
those rules.
The logic one's interesting though, because people you can like AI has shown us you can follow logic into crazy places.
I do it every day.
Well, look, I was going to do a wisdom save anyway to see if Artoria was even going to be recognizing the fact that these guys are essentially guards with extra steps, because she's got no idea. She just thinks they're a dance posse. She got no idea what these guys are doing. Like,
This is good timing because it is Artoria's turn.
she got no idea what's going on. She rolled a 7.
Oh, which Artoria do we get?
No, it's the same Artoria. It's a case of like, and what? She's like, I don't know. These are bad guys.
Is she your friends?
They're clearly from some sort of mafia.
Yeah, it's very loud.
It's very loud. There's weird creatures that are leaking stinky things.
Yeah, you're pretty sure whatever they hit you with is still in your leg.
Yeah, I'm rolling around. I fell over in a pothole. Having a bad day. Having a really bad day. So I don't think she's smart enough or wise enough, because both of those are a dump stats, to recognize the situation.
Love a dual dump stat. That's great.
Look. To your credit, I didn't think that we'd have the National Guard called on session 1 of the Earth section of the campaign, but that's fine.
And for the second roll, to actually test to see, like, to play along with this card that that our lovely viewer has actually rolled, we did roll a 15. So we are free to enact shenanigans. She is going to take some inspiration from Leo, and she is going to cast her version of darkness.
Oh no.
I don't know.
Wait, hold on.
Size is not everything, Leo. I'm just going to point that out. Size is just not everything.
Leo is sort of like, classic 16-year-old. This really shakes his confidence.
Wait till you see what it does, though.
Yeah. And she is going to cast Hunger of Hadar.
Oh, fuck!
Because she's like, dark is good. Yes.
Oh, sorry. So both of those spells.
It's the one.
It's the one.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. It does the same thing, but with extra steps.
Yeah, it's fucked.
It's fucked.
So,
I think she's gonna cover this side because she's like, yeah, let's block it off. Yeah, this is good. So she's rolling around on the ground. She's bleeding. She's like, she says something in Abyssal and but yeah, can't remember if there's a component. Where is it? Stop it, mouse. You've been doing some weird stuff. Yeah, she pulls out a pickled octopus tentacle and it's just like, and yes, she's gonna Hunger of Hadar in that area. So any creature that starts its turn takes 2d6, 2d6. And anyone that ends their turn there, succeed on a dex save or take 2d6 acid damage.
Yep. It's a difficult terrain as well.
It certainly is.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay, so one thing I'm going to say straight up is you hear
Ryan.
the most horrified screams coming from the green minivan.
Are we the baddies?
Right now, yes.
I'm pretty sure Doc Hovel can hear as well.
Yeah.
Soft whispers and slurping noises coming from this dark area.
Yes. I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to decide how many screams or at what pitch you hear them coming from that minivan. Just that you just killed multiple people.
It does. It's a minivan. It's a minivan. We'll leave the rest up to your imagination, I suppose.
I mean, I'm gonna. All right. I'm gonna be clear. You can see painted on the side some kind of lettering with some kind of graphic design logo.
With small children.
No, it was probably it was probably a band of some description.
Oh,
so,
okay,
yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
She's got no idea. She's got no context for that. She's like,
Just for the people at home watching, it's an obvious band logo on the side of this minivan. It's okay.
she's got no idea.
Bards are not all that good anyway. You'll be fine.
And yeah, given the circumstances, I would like to just roll in a southward, sort of east.
Sure.
I want to roll this way.
Yep. Off you go. You're rolling that way.
How far can I roll?
I mean, look, if you're not getting up, then you can move half your speed. If you're getting up, then you can move half your speed.
Yeah, true. Alright, so we can roll. We can roll exactly where I dragged myself to.
Yep.
And she's rolling this way. She's like, I'm in darkness too! Run!
Okay.
You're going the wrong way!
You haven't really moved far away. You kind of maintain the same distance away from the cops.
Oh dear. All right. With that, the other group of people that ran around the corner haven't reappeared yet. Child 4, it's your turn.
So I've just seen this thing just blow up. Basically, there's a big darkness thing. There's a small darkness thing. That guy has just come across.
Not that small. It's still 50 feet. It's still 50 feet.
I'm going to go in my pocket.
Yeah.
And pull a small rock out.
Uh-oh.
And put it on the ground.
Uh-oh.
Because one... Yeah. Because Doc is... That one's coming next to Doc, and I can get to him, but I can't. I don't want to... Alright, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll the wisdom roll. For now. Just because. That's a 3. But what I have, though, is I have... Oh, what is it? Where's it gone? There's one that I get. There's one that I can just pass. If I have a wisdom roll. And I can't remember what it is. I just had it just now.
Mindless Rage?
No, Mindless Rage is this,
charisma.
I can't get charmed
Oh, yeah.
at all. But there's one that I get that I just pass. If I need a wisdom roll, I just pass it. And I just if I fail, I just pass.
That's all good. You don't have to... I believe you've got it.
Yeah, it's there somewhere. So I'm going to go in my pocket and pull this small rock out. And then I'm just going to lean down and slowly touch it to the ground. And call on Cliff 2. And plonk him right in front of this guy. Yeah, that guy. Sorry, this guy. And then I am going to run to where Leo is. Well, I'm going to walk up to where Leo is.
Just a stroll.
Just a stroll. I can do 40 foot. There. I can get there. I can get to there. So Cliff 2 comes out. And he is just comes out of the ground.
You see this? You see this? This dude just go like, ah! He's kind of a bit, he sort of shies away from it for a moment, and is looking up at it, is not having a good day.
Yep. And I will also, because I didn't attack anything, I am going to come out of rage because he didn't attack anything. And Cliff is there now. And that's my turn. What's going on? What were we running for? I don't understand. I feel inclined to like.
The mood's kind of changed. The musicians have all scattered because there are monsters attacking the city. Right.
I'm not a monster.
I'm not a monster. I didn't do anything. The car attacked me.
Is that everything for our child?
Yeah, that's me.
Yep, alright, no problem. Next up. Okay, that's a bit too kaiju monster. Alright, yeah, no, let's go back to the other track. Alright, guys.
Buskers, come back. Yeah, they're monsters. We still gotta work. Still gotta work.
Alright, which one of these guys? Oh, yeah, this guy. Alright, so I think he's going to take some damage. Kiran, do you want to roll some? Oh, not Kiran. Fucking Jess.
Yes.
Roll some darkness damage, please.
Darkness damage.
And remind us how you're rolling that damage, Jess.
Trying to get the D6 out. It's safe. It's very, very safe. I will say these raw chaos, all the gemstones that come in this nice box, the D6s are super safe. Good luck getting him out. So, Fruit Bowl Dice, 20% off these bad boys at the moment. Oh yeah.
FruitbowlDice.com/sale. Get 20% off your dice needs.
And support the channel. It's a win-win. That is 7 cold damage.
7 cold damage on this guy. Done. And then, not that. Be able to see through your own darkness, wouldn't you?
No, because this is an interesting one. If I had the Eldritch Invocation, I think it's Eyes of the. Doesn't matter. I don't have it, but let's pretend I did. I'd be able to see through Leo's darkness because it is darkness, whereas Hunger of Hadar is not darkness. It is just a 20-foot radius sphere of blackness.
Yeah.
It's just a void.
Counts as heavily obscured, isn't that? Yeah, alright, cool. So none of you can see anything, and because of the sound that this void also produces, you probably wouldn't hear it either. So that's fine. I was just actually, you know what's perfect? I'm going to have him pick a random direction, let's say this way, and run. Actually, yeah, that's a good angle. You'll see him emerging face first out of this cloud of darkness and just vomit all over the fucking ground. and then look around and just be like his eyes wide. He kind of sees you. Eyes go even wider, and he kind of he holds his gun up, but he's shaking. I'm going to give him disadvantage on the shots he's about to take.
He's already got disadvantage, poor guy. Because one, I'm on the ground rolling around, and two, I'm cloak of displacement.
Yeah.
Super disadvantage.
Triple disadvantage.
Yeah.
Triple disadvantage.
I think it comes back around to advantage. It goes all the way.
Oh yeah,
and it's back.
It's okay. It's horseshoe theory.
Look at that bullshit. Look at that bullshit. I still hit ya, but
It could have been a crit. Could have been a crit.
yeah. So you're gonna take 6 piercing damage as another bullet hits you in the shoulder, and then 2 more shots. That's gonna be a nope.
Yeah.
And another nope. And going by the angle, it's very unlikely that it would hit Flower Child or Leo because car's in the way. What I am gonna say though is, someone roll me a d20, and on a 16 or more, it's gonna hit the fuel tank of the truck that's already been kablamoed. Yeah, Sven
Can I roll it?
I'm
gonna roll.
Yeah, Sven can roll it. He doesn't get to roll other things.
I'm gonna use my fruit bowl dice.
Oh my
to roll
God.
this. I'm gonna use my abyssal, whatever the shit it was called, abyssal depths dice.
That's the
All right.
ones.
Don't let me down. I want to see an explosion tonight. Ah, you son of a bee sting! It's a 15.
So close. All right, so what I'm going to say is it does hit the fuel tank, but it doesn't ignite it, but it's now gushing fuel out onto the ground.
Oh, even more. Okay, I'll draw more on there.
Hey, there we go.
I don't know why the
Yeah.
fuel's coming out of the front of the car, but it
Yeah,
is.
and it looks like lightning, but it's fine. All right, sweet. So that's that one, does that and that. And then again, calling out in languages you guys don't understand. That will be the end of his turn. Move on to this guy's turn, who's just on the outer edge of the darkness there. This I would warrant Doc Hovel might be able to hear because it's only going through the darkness, not through the
Sadness.
madness bullshit. Is that he ducks back into the car. And in fact, Geoff, do you have Devil Sight? The invocation?
Pretty sure I do, you know, but I'll just
All right.
double check so I'm not lying.
Yeah, make sure you're in Arturia, you'll be able to see it. And Geoff, if you have Devil Sight, you'll be able to see it as well. He gets back into the car and he
I
reaches
have.
into the center console. You do, yeah. Right, grabs a little small plastic device that seems to be attached to the console by some kind of coiled cable. He brings it up to his mouth, clicks a button on it, and says a bunch of stuff that, again, you don't understand. Sort of in a panicked, hurried manner, puts the thing back and then gets back out again and starts to move around with his weapon drawn. Spots the giant rock monster about to smash his partner and opens fire immediately.
You know they have that on their person these days, right?
Oh yeah, they do too. Oh, never mind. He went to his shoulder,
old school.
clicked the thing. Yeah, maybe he's old school. I don't know. Maybe he didn't have that.
You've gone
This
back
old
to the
being-
70s.
I don't know, man. Maybe you have. You don't know. All right, so 3 shots at Cliff. Only one of them manages to hit. One of them was a real bad roll, so he might hit his partner. And the other one was middling. I'll say that doesn't risk doing anything. All right, so that's going to be 15 piercing damage to Cliff. And then let's see if he hits his partner or not. I'm just going to roll on his partner's AC. No, he doesn't, so that one goes wide. So yeah, 15 points of damage to Cliff. Otherwise, not much going on with that guy. Moved up that far, fired those shots, and then he's going to... he's not going to leave his partner in the shit there, so he's going to move up and, you know, get ready to try and back him up, pull him out of there or something. So there we go. Obviously, they have no idea what they're dealing with you guys. Like, this is all, like, fucked up. So it's those 2 guys. Doc Hovel, you're up.
Okay, well, I am utterly confused as to what I should do next, but I notice my companions are not running away, they're standing and fighting, so I'm just going to do a little bit of both.
What?
It's running away.
We're very much running away.
We're like, that's the only thing we've done so far.
Yeah, we're running away.
I rolled aside a little bit, but
Yeah.
So I'm going to get probably up to Arturia, I dare say.
Hello.
And what would it take to get her back on her feet? Would that be an action?
Her being willing, and yeah, use of your attack action to enable a grapple to lift her up.
Okay. So that's pretty much what I'm trying to do. Try to get her on her feet and say, hey, let's go.
Yeah, no rolls required. Just give up one of your, I think it's 2 attacks, and Arturia has to say yes.
All right.
okay.
So I've still got an attack. I'll strike her in the head. Just
The
kidding.
DM said,
She goes back down again.
the DM said you have to say yes, not okay.
Just kidding. Since I can't divert that into an attack with not my basic weapon, I won't be shooting at the police. But I might use my bonus action to, where are we? Just give Arturia a couple of hit points. Let's give you 2d6. Make it 3. 3d6 at the moment.
So kind.
It's a good roll too. 17.
That is good. 17.
And sadly, I've used my action, so I can't sprint away.
I just remembered, aren't we supposed to be doing some kind of saves if you're defying the law?
Oh yes, we are.
card?
No, all characters are compelled to conform until this card ends. PCs must follow the most logical or socially expected course of action, unless they succeed on a DC 15 Wisdom saving throw. So it's going to need a little bit of
Okay, well,
interpretation on
well,
your count.
I'm willing to say that because the situation's evolving as it goes, and you're now in a situation where you are in a firefight with the police, the most logical thing to do would be to either surrender or get the fuck out of there. So if you're choosing to get the fuck out of there, which includes helping your friends get the fuck out of there, then you're good. If you're choosing to surrender, you're also good. Otherwise, you're good.
I think that's what I'm doing, because
Yeah.
I'm not attacking the police, as you can see. I'm getting away and making sure my friend's on her feet and okay.
Yep. Oh, good.
Unfortunately, there's not much else I can do, though, because that's my
Alrighty.
action and my bonus action and my movement.
Next cop along. This one takes damage as well. If you would please, Artoria.
Sir, thank you, sir. 7 again.
Ow. These guys don't like you.
They don't even know her.
Yeah, you don't even know me.
You don't even go to the school.
Well, this one tries to make his way in the direction that he remembers the victim being, but can't quite get out of the darkness with the limited range of movement. So still can't see anything.
That's unfortunate for him because he now has to give a dexterity saving throw.
Well, I could have him dash, but what he's instead going to do, because he doesn't know that that's going to happen, and that would be a bit meta, is he's instead, like, he's just trying to push through, and he's a cop in an active firefight situation. He's not just going to go running at shit, right? So he's still trying to be alert. So as his action, he's going to be making an active perception check to make sure no one can, like, sneak up on him. So despite not being able to be able to see, he's not going to be like, you're not going to have advantage to hit him because he can't see you. If it's in melee, if you shoot him at range, he's fucked. But if you try and sneak up on him right in his face and punch him or stab him or something, it's just going to be a normal attack roll because he's keeping an eye out for that.
Well, nobody can see him anyway because he's in the void. Yeah.
And then dex save will be a 12.
A 12? No good. Yeah. That's an 8. I was about to be like, I need to reload these dice because I keep rolling 7.
Yeah, nice. Well, he also takes that. You've got no idea if he's still alive or not. You can't see or hear shit inside there.
No.
No problemo. Leo, your turn, buddy.
Leo's gonna double dash and get the hell out of there.
Nice.
I'm gonna say that he's going to get a fair bit of distance away, and then as soon as he can, he's gonna go into an alley and then start climbing up onto a rooftop.
Cool, no problem. That's a long way up from most of the buildings around here. You might be able to find a shorter one down an alley. So yeah, sure. That's cool.
Yeah, I mean, even if it's like up onto a fire escape or something, like,
yeah.
Just
all you guys
elevate.
Yeah, just so you know, all you guys need to do for me to consider you guys to be escaped is to get off the map. So if you can reach the map,
Leo's off the map 100% with his 120 feet.
Cool. All right. So you can still be keeping an eye out for your friends to catch up, scarping wherever you want. You know, that's all cool. All right, no problem. Moving right along. Next copper. This is the one right in front of Cliff. This is a problem. He's all right, so here's the thing. This is not something that Cliff would normally do. But I'm going to impose a wisdom save on this guy to make sure he's not scared, because he's facing something that, as far as he's concerned, is completely impossible. Okay. Good result in the LAPD today.
Well done.
So that's all good. Which means it's batten time. So one of the 3 baton swings manages to connect well with Cliff, and do a little tiny 4 points of bludgeoning damage to him. At which point, I think this cop realizes the mistake he just made, and is instead going to attempt to back the fuck away.
No, he's
He's only going as far as this to get to the civilian. So does that have him? What's the reach on your guy?
5 foot.
5? Just checking.
Yeah. I think it's 5 foot.
That's going to be close. I'm just going to borrow another token. Yeah, he's just left it. So you can have an attack of opportunity if you would like.
Oh. Yeah, he's gonna. This guy's hit him. So, can I have the token? Do I give you the token? Or do you want to roll?
No, I'll give you the token. 1 second. Player accessible stats. There we go. All yours.
What am I think? What can I do? Earthglide siege monster element deals double damage to objects and structures. I am going to slam, but Cliff is going to slam the ground.
Yep.
And see if I can hit these things off. Because Flower Child is the one obviously controlling this guy. And I feel bad that we just come here and we're just gonna fight. I don't want to kill people. And they did shoot Doc Hovel.
It did shoot Doc Hovel and it just whacked him.
True. Yeah.
And he's been shot.
Yeah. Natural 20.
Oh.
No.
That's 16, 21, and an extra 2d8. Wisdom dunk. That's 16, 21, that's 20, that's 30 points of damage to this guy here.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
So, 2 things here.
Bye-bye.
Now, I kind of feel like I might have overpowered these cops a little bit and they have too many hit points for run-of-the-mill cops. So, with that amount of damage, I'm going to leave it up to you, Sevs. Is the cop dead? Or is he on 1 hit point and utterly fucking demolished?
Look, I'm going to roll a dice.
Yes! Here we go.
I'm gonna roll a dice because, like, internally, I'm like, hey, he didn't do anything wrong, but Cliffy hit Cliff. So 1 to 3, dead. 4, 5, 6,
He's dead.
Destroyed.
Dead.
Hold on a sec. Motherfucker's dead.
Yep. All right. Cool.
Cliff just killed this.
Not only is he dead, he's knocked him clear past the other guy and his partner, who was waiting to like karate chop anyone that came nearby. Just feels this impact and just immediately fucking strikes out at this thing and puts his baton like through this, like into this guy's neck and drops him and feels entirely responsible.
Good.
Oh no! Oh.
Yep. But
PTSD.
These guys don't get paid enough for this shit.
but if you could understand the language, you could hear him yell out, "Bastards killed Jim!"
His family is going to be very disappointed.
I mean, we did kill a whole van of musicians as well. So.
They had families too.
Yeah, I feel bad. I feel worse about the family of musicians.
Jeff, look, I'm going to be real. No, they didn't. All musicians are orphans.
Are you saying you don't have family?
No.
There's orphans in there?
Now I feel bad.
No, I'm kidding. No, I have a family. They're actually wonderful.
Yay.
I know them. They actually are.
Yeah, I got real lucky. So anyway, yeah, Cliff just absolutely murderlated a Los Angeles police officer. Moving right along. Those guys are, I believe, already gone. Yep, they're off the map. Good. They can just go. What are these ones? Oh yeah, these guys. They can kind of see the monstrosity, but only a little bit. I think what they're going to do is move, take another round of shots at that one copper, and then run because they're a bit scared of Cliff. And to expedite things, I'm just going to roll once on a d20. If it's 11 or more, the cop cops enough bullets to go down from the gunfire. If it's 10 or less, he does not. Nope, he does not. In fact, they miss every shot. I'll say a couple of them bounce harmlessly off of Cliff, and then they all scatter. So
Apparently, the firearms training courses for these cops are not.
That wasn't cops shooting, dude. That was civilians that opened fire on the cops. Opened fire on the cops earlier.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I missed that.
They're dressed.
They're not great shots then.
They're dressed in baggy jeans, singlets, baggy coats, very colourful, kind of bandanas and other kind of things on them. Yeah, they were shooting at people. That's not one of the right people. That chick was supposed to be a civilian. I'm missing another one, but anyway, doesn't matter. That'll do for now. Oh wait, it's purple ones. Yeah, that one. That one's meant to be there, and that one. Anyway, so they do that and then run away. With that group and this group, they have already run away. And I believe same for these guys. Yeah, the bigger group of civilians that were running away from the pedestrian crossing, the last of them scatter off down the street. And get out of the way. They're gone, which means Artoria, it's your turn.
Artoria is going to listen to the doctor and do a check. Oh, actually, that's a good point. Double check where we're dashing to. Why do this? All right, we're going to dash to there. I believe.
You have your broom?
Okay.
Do you have your broom?
Oh my god, I have a broom. That's right. Fuck yeah. I'm gonna get on the broom. just to really traumatize these people.
We have had a new card drawn from the deck of Pain and Ruin. This one again by Gladiator. Thank you very much. This one is Psychic Overlord. A classic. All creatures have advantage on intelligence, wisdom, and charisma saves. Whenever a creature takes psychic damage, it takes an additional 1d8 force damage. Can't wait to explode a cop's mind.
That might actually be the one thing they're good at making you not be able to do. The amount of shit a city cop sees every fucking day.
So, well, now they've seen some more things today. So can I be like, Doc, get on, and try and get him to get on the broomstick?
I am willing.
You can try.
He is huge.
Trying to grab him, just drape him over the front of it.
What's the regular movement speed of the broom?
50. It can carry up to 400 pounds, but it becomes 30 feet while carrying over 200.
It's definitely only 30 feet then.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say that unless you both pass an acrobatics test, you're going to be even slower.
All right, I can do that. Let's do an acrobatics. Oh
dear.
dear.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
He's way too big to easily fit on the end of your broom, I'm afraid. If it was Qualek, no worries.
She's trying anyway. So that's a 9.
All right, I'm gonna say because Doc Hobble did okay, and you didn't do as badly as I thought. Let's say 20 feet a turn.
All right, 20 feet. All right. like, we need to go. And I'm gonna fly really quickly.
You can still dash though, right?
Yeah, to there. That's as far as I can get with a dash. Because I got Doc Hovel on. And we're like, we're like just hovering over the ground, so like the tops of my feet are just dragging along. I imagine Doc's is just.
I'll say that maybe. I think since you and Doc Hovel, I think since you and Doc Hovel, hung out a bit before you guys took off on the adventure, like you were basically living in his garden.
Yes.
I would say that maybe you can share command of the broom while you guys are flying together like this, and so he can move you guys both on his turn as well at 20 feet.
Okay.
Hey,
Yeah.
sweet.
Yeah.
Because I was gonna like jump off the thing and grab it and try to run with it.
You need to know the command word. The command word is really difficult. It's an abyssal word. Okay, you just gotta say up.
Oh my god.
In Abyssal, that's like a real bad slur. it's like a
Yeah.
terrible slur.
It's so bad half the gang members turn around and start shooting at you.
Hey, what? No.
I'm kidding. Right, speaking of, Leo,
Yes.
as you're ducking around down the alley, you will see a couple of the guys that ducked around the corner earlier, the ones that were sort of hanging out by the wall. You'll see them just sort of ducking off into another alleyway, maybe 100 feet ahead of you. They don't notice you.
Okay, cool. I would like to maintain my level of stealth, but I've got no awareness of where they've gone to.
No. So you just roughly which direction they went. So
Yeah.
just because it was their turn coming up. Now it is 20 past 10 by us here. So who is close to needing to wrap it up? Yeah. Do we wanna call it here with you guys kind of getting away from the cops? I'm happy to say you're far enough away. They're enough distracted by everything else that's going on. Especially if Cliff stays there for a minute, because you can just resummon him, right?
Yeah, he just disappears after an hour.
All right, so he'll just stay there and rampage around and menace. What I'll say is that as you guys are leaving, you hear more and more sirens piling into that intersection. Multiple cars. So probably good you left when you did. And eventually, as you're sort of getting a little further away, you'll just hear a hail of gunfire. It's like bang, 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 and eventually it stops.
And while they're running, can I just yell out, "Hey, kid, what hellhole do you come from?"
I don't even know where I am. I didn't say I was from here.
This is your home, isn't it?
Monty Ballsackhead. He's the one who told us I come from you.
Monty. Oh no.
I was happy going to the sea thing. I will just point out, somebody's controlling us, allowed us to do this. It wasn't me.
Nice try. All right, and with that, folks, we'll fade away from the scene with the sound of the sirens, the gunfire now quiet, our friends running away up the street. And as we zoom out, we get a better view of where we are. The skyscrapers and the city streets sort of give way to a sprawling city on the eastern coast of the United States. This is downtown Los Angeles. We'll see you next week, folks.
Good night, everybody. Don't forget, this is your last chance to get 20% off Fruitball Dice. Head over there right now. 20% off selected products. Of course, they've got some pretty amazing shit in there. They've got coin of probability. They've got dice trays. They have amazing, beautiful dice sets that you can get, including, I think it's your personal favorite. It's the, what's the Chaos...
The Raw Chaos, yeah.
Raw
These bad.
Chaos
Oh, wait,
dice.
hold on. I'm missing half of them because I've been playing with them. The Raw Chaos, which are these absolutely gorgeous things. Of course, your set would be unique because every single one of these is completely different.
Chaos, after all.
So they're awesome, and yes, the sale is auto finishing at midnight.
Auto
So
finishing
get
at
in there.
midnight. You've only got a couple of hours left for those people who are not on daylight saving
Oh,
time.
no,
Most people
you've got half an hour.
You got half an hour.
You've got half an hour.
You got half an hour before you run out of time to get 20% off. This is your last
Yeah,
chance.
guys.
Jump over there, get your dice, and we'll see you all again next week with the next episode of Vecna Eve of Ruin. Thank you, Mark, for DMing that chaos for us. Just Sevs,
I like
Kiran,
chaos.
Elric. I didn't do much tonight, but it was still amazing to sit here.
What did
and
Qualic do while during that encounter?
I don't know. I've got no idea. Maybe we'll find
Well-
out next episode.